Wolfgang Van Halen recently shared his perspective on why former Van Halen frontman David Lee Roth targeted him with verbal attacks earlier this year. Back in February, Roth uploaded 2 YouTube videos where he criticized Wolfgang, the ex-Van Halen bassist and son of legendary guitarist Eddie Van Halen. Speaking on a new episode of WTF with Mark Maron, Wolfgang, now the leader of Mammoth WVH, suggested that Roth's frustrations might stem from the loss of Eddie, who passed away in October 2020. He basically just said a bunch of stuff that was true to him, I guess, Wolfgang explained via Blabbermouth. It doesn't matter if it's not true, because the people who want to believe it will, and they'll use it to hate me anyway. You just have to move forward. Wolfgang noted that with his father no longer around, Roth may have turned his frustrations toward him instead. David Lee Roth was part of Van Halen from its 1974 founding until 1985, briefly returning in 1996 and again from 2006 to 2015. Wolfgang joined Van Halen in 2006 at just 15 years old, replacing longtime bassist Michael Anthony. He played with the band until their final show in 2015 and contributed to the 2012 album, A Different Kind of Truth, Van Halen's last studio release. In the February videos, Roth referred to Wolfgang as a kid and claimed that Wolfgang accused him of not paying enough attention on tour. Roth also dismissed A Different Kind of Truth, saying to an apparent stand-in for Wolfgang in one video, "Your album was DOA, son. Commercially speaking, you got your ass handed to you." The album was removed from streaming platforms in 2022, which Wolfgang alleges was due to Roth's dissatisfaction with it. "I'd love to have the record back up there," Wolfgang said on Trunk Nation with Eddie Trunk last year. But Roth doesn't like it, and he's not cooperating to get it back. So I hope fans who enjoyed it have a physical copy. Despite the tension, Wolfgang remains focused on moving forward and continuing his musical journey.